Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Concept Car Corner where we talk about cool concept cars. And today I have an amazing concept car for you all. Today's concept car is the Pontiac Banshee. Wow. An amazing concept, or should I say concepts, because there are 4 different versions of the Pontiac Banshee. Let's get into this. Okay, to start here, we have, of course, the Banshee 1. Might as well start at 1. And this Banshee concept model was known as the XP833. The XP833 was built by Pontiac and GM in 1964. The XP833 was also known to have very similar body stylings to that of the 3rd generation C3 Corvette, which came out in 1968. Many versions of the XP833 were made, but there are only about 2 different drivable versions that were fully functioning prototype cars. The first one being a silver coupe with a straight 6 engine, and the other a white coupe with a V8 engine. And of course, because of the rarity of these vehicles, they have all been scooped up by private collectors. But at the time, the CEO of Pontiac, which is John DeLorean, also a dubbed the XP833 as the Mustang Fighter. Mr. DeLorean himself fully intended on bringing the XP833 into full production, but unfortunately, the project ended up being scrapped over fear of the XP833, or the Banshee, was going to take the sales number from Corvette. So unfortunately, it ended up getting scrapped. There was good reason of fear by GM because performance-wise, the Banshee would have been just on par with the C3 Corvette, but was 500 pounds lighter. This would have completely obliterated the C3 Corvette when it came out. Alright, and now we're going to talk about the Pontiac Banshee 2. In 1968, another concept version of the Pontiac Banshee came out. The Banshee 2 was reskinned in fiberglass using inner Firebird panels over the whole length of the body. It also featured a stock Pontiac Firebird interior. In 1969, the Pontiac Banshee 2 was repainted white and even featured some red vinyls along with the famous screaming chicken on the hood. At that point, the Pontiac Banshee 2 was rechristened as the Pontiac Fiero. It was powered by a 400 cubic inch V8 engine. In 1974, the Pontiac Banshee re-emerged as the Banshee 3. The Banshee 3 was developed from a 1974 Firebird with a long sloping front end and more different rear end designing. The front of the Banshee 3 was a smooth blend of front bumper sheet metal and covered headlights on into the hood, which was also another piece of sheet metal blended very well into the front of the car. Pontiac had done this to gain better aerodynamic quality for the Banshee 3. The Banshee 3 was powered by a 455 cubic inch V8 motor and also featured red leather upholstery. The front seats moved forward to grant more luggage space in the back as well. And then now on to the final Banshee concept car. The Banshee 4 was unveiled in 1988 and it featured some more sensuous and futuristic looking designs all around the body. Banshee 4 was powered by a 230 horsepower single overhead cam V8 featured a 5-speed manual gearbox. Another interesting part about the Banshee 4's motor is the fact that this motor did not need any head gaskets for it to run. Now, along with the Banshee 4's futuristic design and along with a heads-up display that would project the speed, engine RPM, or the fuel amount, allowing the driver to focus purely on the road and still be able to manage. The Banshee also offered some futuristic technological components on the interior as well. The Banshee 4 also offered many more different technological components, along with the 230 horsepower single cam V8, which was made specifically for the Banshee 4, as well as a remote door opening system, a 3D rear view camera, and many more different parts. And the Banshee 4's interior was very futuristic as well, with a whole lot of different space age, futuristic looking different components that Pontiac truly thought would make the car amazing. And it has. Unfortunately, it didn't come out, but it was certainly an amazing vehicle. In fact, all four were pretty interesting vehicles altogether. I only wish we would have been able to see it on the street or see one come out. Wow. Just imagine if the Pontiac Banshee had actually come out into production, any of the four actually had come out into production, oh man, the automotive world would look vastly different. Alright guys and gals, thank you so much for watching the video. This pretty much sums up the Pontiac Banshee. I'm also going to leave some links to different areas where I found information on the Banshee if you rather have a more in-depth study. These are only some small little points that I was able to find, so don't make the video too long or overly techy. Hope you all enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and please have a wonderful day.